Midnight Music Mix.
What is music? Hmm. I think music is probably the earliest and one of the most expressive ways in which we communicate with each other. I think about babies and how even before they can talk, they can make noise and make a melody and sing, and they will appreciate music that they hear. And the idea that if you play music while a kid is in the womb, they can begin to appreciate it and recognize it once they're born. And so I feel like it's a way for us as beings to communicate with each other that transcends language, and some of the barriers that we create later on. All of us can listen to a piece of music and have the same emotional connection and response to it. And that makes it unique and a way in which we can come together. How does life impact my music making experiences? I think in every way, and that sort of ties into my idea of what music is. I think life for me is often expressed through music. And so whatever I'm going through or feeling tends to relate to, for me, like a chord or uh, some sort of chord progression, or a particular song or a particular artist, and how they use their voice and the way they express things and phrasing and all the little nuances and wonderful things about a performance. I feel like that's life through music, or you're singing life or playing life and animating the notes on the page in a way that makes them live. And so it's kind of really like the same thing in a really exciting way. One of the joys of music is that, again, it can be shared and different people will react to a chord progression, in similar ways. And so one of the things that has been great for me has been able to use social media, particularly Instagram, and listen to D Nice and Club Quarantine. And the experience of having all of us in there together creates connection in a world that right now feels very disconnected and disjointed. And being in there and hearing these songs, just makes all of us happy, which is one of the beautiful ways in which music is exceptional and powerful. And I think an extension of that is when the world is upside down, one of the things that grounds me and really several other people is music. And so I've been listening a lot more to the songs that I remember growing up. And that just helps take me back to a place where things felt more secure, and even simpler in so many ways. So I've pulled out a lot of the old, well, not records really so much, because my turntable is kind of whack. So I'm listening to digitized recordings of the old things, which again is making it new and fresh again. And in some ways, it's great to hear some of the original masters represented, because they're so much more clear than the old record that had the scratches that I used to listen to. And I love that. There's something great about those. But the very clear version has also been a bit of a revelation during this pandemic, and been soothing. Kind of those womb tunes and mood music that you listen to that just helps you feel better.
Midnight Music Mix.